They're going to see these guys a lot. 4 times this season, and after winning the first matchup, they're confident they can make it 2-0 tonight.
Well, a season series can be a barometer for a team's development because, for the most part, you're going up against the same group, the same system. So the only variable is your performance from game to game.
A shot by Lillard, no good. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Edwards gets the bucket.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Down low. The kick out to Williams. Holiday from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. For 3, Conley. Williams grabs the board.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Randall, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Great D that time from Kamara. And here's Portland. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Here's Holiday. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From deep, Conley. Abdia pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Holiday. He's off on the layup.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Lillard. Abdia outside. For 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. On target from range. And this game is tied up now.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Abdia from outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Randall. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Offensive board. And here's Portland. Abdia, right side. Pass to Lillard. From deep. Again, the miss by Portland. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Here's Edwards. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Here's Lillard. Now here's Williams. Here's Kamara. Drops in the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Conley. Into the lane. Williams grabs the board. Trailblazers lead by 3. Holiday with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Lillard outside. Outside Kamara. This one for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Denny Avdia.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Portland leading. Now here's Lillard. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. The three is up. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Edwards. Kamara covering. And they double up Edwards. Now McDaniels. Reed for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Lillard. Portland, no good that time either.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Reed, good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Lillard. Outside Holiday. Portland moving it around. Here's Kamara. Hits the trifecta. Kamara's got 6.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Outside McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Klingon. No points yet. Double team on Lillard. Avdia from outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Pass to Clark. Here's Dillingham. And here's Reed. Guarded by Klingon. Reed can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Now here's Klingon. Reed defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingon. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
And one look at Donovan Klingon, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
Now here's Henderson. Oh, misses the dunk. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Avdia and Toumani Kamara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Grant. Over Clark. Grant's shot is off.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Here's Lillard. Henderson outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Pass to Dillingham. From deep. Good D by Sharp.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. From behind the arc. Henderson misses.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Now here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Portland.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And here's Edwards outside. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Pass to Henderson. Back to Lillard. Clinging with a screen. The three. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Now Sharp. Ball stolen. The kick out to Edwards. 4-3. No good. Pass to Klingon. To the paint. It's tipped. Outside Sharp. Over Edwards. And here's Lillard. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Edwards to get back on track. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Klingon.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Here's Henderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Henderson for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. Between and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage, looking for that shot early and often.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Guys, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. Portland with a rebound. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. And it's Denny Avia with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
For three, Randall. It's rebounded by Grant.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Sharp has the open look. The rebound by Shannon.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Conley. Picked by Gobert. The floater. No luck on that one. Blazers trail by 4. To the right side. Back to Avdia. The three is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Randall, good.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Henderson. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Portland making a switch here. Here's Conley. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Right wing. Pass to Shannon. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Three-pointer. Another miss by Minnesota.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
He shoots it. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Blazers trail by 4. Pass to Grant. Back to Sharp. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Portland now. Here's Henderson. Good work defensively by Randall. Minnesota leading by 4. Takes a step back. Here's Conley. Williams grabs the board.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Again, the miss by Portland.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Shannon. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Good chance here for DiVincenzo. A quick shot there. It's off target. Outside Sharp to the middle. Here's Williams.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Randall, right side. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outside Sharp. Williams with the screen. Sharp. That one's good. And it's now only a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Randall. He's got 6.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's Sharp. Shot from the wing. His 6th miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now. Over to the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. From the strike. The putback. Oh, a nasty putback. What timing from Gobert.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Williams on the wing. Back to Lillard. Williams with the screen. Looking to get back on track. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 5.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Anthony Edwards reigns one in.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
5 on the clock. Here's Kamara. Misses off the right iron. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Dillingham. Yet to see a basket. McDaniels inside. Over Lillard. McDaniels can't hit. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. Avdia outside. Pass to Kamara. Back to Avdia. Fires for 3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Clark outside. Left side McDaniels. Right side Edwards. From outside the arc. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Goes up from the top of the key. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards is doubled. Pass to McDaniels. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night. Lillard with the ball. He's got 5. There's the triple. Another 3 for Portland.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Here's Dillingham. Still without a bucket. An open shot by Edwards. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Blazers making a change here. Blazers trail by 3. All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team, and it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors, for sure.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 8 points now. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Yep, that one's good. Edwards has got 16 points now.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Has to Klingon. deciding where to go with it. Here's Kamara. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Three, good.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Lillard. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Here's Grant. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. To the inside. McDaniels, that's good. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Grant. Now Kamara. Back to Lillard. Will it go? McDaniels with the rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Edwards slams it in.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Pass to Grant. Here's Sharp. Rebound Minnesota.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Minnesota leading by 13. Releases. And Klingon pulls it down. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. High arcing shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Conley. Here's the three. Portland with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Lillard. Fires the three. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And stolen by Gobert. Here we go. Rudy Gobert finishes strong inside.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
The three, here's Lillard. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota with possession here. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Edwards gets the bucket.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Pass to Kamara. The three ball. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 17. Left side McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Stripped away. Now here's Holiday. The three. McDaniels with the rebound.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
And stolen by Holiday. And they're on the break. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you, Brian.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Pass to Conley. Here's Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Out to the wing. The three, Randall. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Randall's got 9.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Lillard. They still need this. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
The kick out to Edwards. For 3, Randall. Abdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 18. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Abdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Now Randall. 9 points in the game. From deep, Conley. Lillard pulls down the board.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And he's going for the lob. Pass to Kamara. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper. Kamara's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. On the take. And he makes it on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
Back to Lillard. Outside Kamara. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lillard. Over Edwards. The shot by Lillard. No good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Up top, Randall. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Portland on D. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Edwards. Now Randall. He's covered by Grant.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
And stolen by Williams. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Shot is good by Edwards.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Pass to Grant. McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Stolen. To the left side wing. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Randall pulls down the board. Deflects the pass. And here comes the break. Here's Kamara. Guarded by Edwards. Back to Sharp. Over Gobert. Portland, no good that time either.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
It's McDaniels on the wing. No good with the triple. Outside Sharp to stop the drum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Off on the first. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Pass to Reed. Portland grabs the miss. Henderson for three. Gets the three ball to go. Henderson's got 8.
This is when you know Henderson is feeling it. And it's why his guys always encourage him to fire away.
Crafty move. And Shannon gets it to go. Shannon's got his second basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Henderson. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves lead by 20. The three, DiVincenzo. Thibault with the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Henderson misses. Left side, DiVincenzo drills it from deep. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Outside Thibault. Left side Kamara. Outside for Henderson. Pass to Thibault. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. The three, DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Henderson. Counted. Good. He's got 10.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Sharp's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup. DiVincenzo's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Pass to Thibault. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers on the move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Second free throw, no good. Now Avdia. 6 to shoot. No good from outside.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Here is DiVincenzo. Give him 8. Shoots over Grant. Avdia pulls it in. And here's Portland. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 23.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Here's Avdia. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's Henderson. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Shannon's shot is off. Blazers trail by 21. Avdia outside. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Minnesota leading by 21. .60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Clark outside. It's Edwards on the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Offline from the top of the key. Grant outside. And here's Klingon. There's the 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Pass to Shannon. The 11-footer. And Klingon pulls it down. Blazers trail by 20. Grant outside. Lets it go from the wing. That shot is off.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Pass to Edwards. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is, and even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. The crossover. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Henderson for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. So it's Portland now. Portland moving it around. Henderson with it. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. For 3, Conley. The shot off that time. Timeout called, Portland.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Off the outside. Pass to Graham. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's Williams. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Now Edwards. Jacks up a three. That one no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Graham. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Portland making a switch here. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Buries it from three.
His first three of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
The three, Randall. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
First one falls. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Another one falls for Portland. Minnesota leading by 16. Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Minnesota again missing. Now Portland with it. They're on a 10-1 run. And Lillard puts up a deep three. Another three for Portland.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there. And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Puts it up. Another miss by Minnesota. Blazers trail by 10. Pass to Holiday. Fade away. And it's Portland scoring again.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Edwards looking for an opening. Here's Randall. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And Portland has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. To the paint. Pass to Avdia. Over McDaniels. Avdia can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 8. McDaniels can't hit. Outside Holiday. Back to Grant. Now here's Lillard. And it's Portland with another.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
Here's Edwards. Over Avdia. Minnesota again missing.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Holiday from long range. Fires in the triple.
Well, you know, since getting drafted all the way back in 2009, Holiday has worked on that shot.
Outside McDaniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Denny Avdia. Free throw good, McDaniels. And both free throws good for McDaniels.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury,
Timeout.
but it's becoming more and more common.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And here's Holiday. He can't get it to go. Now here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Avdia rips down the board. Randall rips down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Lillard. Oh, he can't connect from long distance. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from outside.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Lillard. Oh, he can't get the layup. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Randall. The putback. Outside DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Takes a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Yeah, good decision by Edwards, feeding the outside shooter.
Avdia. It's blocked by Gobert. Now Randall releases. He knocks down the jumper.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Book it. 11-point game. .121 left in the final quarter. Now Randall. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 misses. Off the outside. Can't hit it.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Now Gobert. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Good for 2.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-4 run. Now Randall. Outside DiVincenzo. The putback. Outside Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. He launches. Williams rips down the board. And stolen by Edwards. And stolen by Williams. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A competitive game.